Solomon here. It's May 6, 2024. I'm back in the heart of nature. Still in New Jersey. I'm actually taking off flight to Switzerland tomorrow, so this will be my last video before I leave. So I was just at the American Mall yesterday. So the American Dream Mall yesterday in New Jersey, the one that they spent a bajillion dollars on, and I've been there since COVID, and it's still not yet entirely complete. Nonetheless, a lot of things are open, and new things are open too, and it looks pretty good. People are coming in and out. They're supposed to have business. I forgot what it was like to be normal. I've been constantly surrounded by the Karen apocalypse this whole time. My mom being one of the central Karens in the universe. And that's how it was for the past 2020, 2024 now. So the past 4 years, it was the Karen apocalypse. This and that, and you're explaining why. It's because it's nothing sexist. Guys just care less. They don't have the same emotional bandwidth to even give a shit. You go about your day, you do your thing, and that's it. You don't want to hear about all this care and concern about everyone else and their grandmother. You just don't. It's just simply monetary. Probably most guys were in the stock market, in cryptocurrency, watching Bitcoin, having a metric system, playing video games, playing World of Warcraft, quarantine, being a Japanese hikikomori, doing whatever, playing with Legos, building Gundam models, or whatever or exercising, or doing self-improvement, or practicing Kung Fu or martial arts or whatever the fuck, And the people who were screwed the most were the Karens. It brought the Karen out in them. That's who they actually are, Karen. And I'm unable to comprehend why anyone would care so much about every little single thing in the room, to the point where you have OCD or some kind of mental illness regarding anxiety, clinical anxiety. I see this all the time. Someone's grandma, someone in their family, their mother-in-law, their in-law, like whatever the fuck, the woman just cares way too much about everyone else's business, including the napkin that they just used at the dinner table, and she has to make some kind of, bitch comment about it. And it's just like, this person does not mind their own business. This person needs to say something for every little microscopic little detail, and we all know who it is, and no one wants to be around that person. And so I gotta do myself a favor and just spend money like crazy, like water. I'm, leaving. I'm an asshole. I don't like Karens. I don't need your insecurities rubbing off of me, having to constantly say all this crazy shit no one else cares about, treating 40-year-old, 50-year-old people like they're children. But that's the price you pay, an additional price you pay for having children in the world. Your hormones change, you go into mother mode, and you can't but help but, stick your finger up everyone's asshole. And you keep it there to make sure it's lukewarm, and it's okay for you because, you're the mother or whatever. You're supposed to be taking care of everyone. That's your role. That's your program. And it's okay for you. Everyone else who does it, especially if you're a guy, you're just deemed as creepy. So, whatever. My job is not to cater to people, nor do I want to. I don't know. I just don't understand how anyone can care so much. Today I just slept from 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. in the morning, 12 hours. I slept for 12 hours and didn't give two shits. I mean, because I did so well not giving a fuck, I just wake up all the time. Just Jordan Peterson's, even said himself, there's like this race of like super women that wake up at like 4 a.m. and they don't go to sleep. They do all this like 2 or 3 jobs and have 10 kids and shit, and they don't go to sleep until like whatever time, 9 o'clock, and they work like 24/7, and they function, and it's like they're the ultimate Karen, and the rest of the world is just looking at them like, what in the actual, and it's just like, the fuck? I don't know. I don't want to be around one of those things. Even if she did a large majority of the work, I'm sure I wouldn't even appreciate it, because I would not understand why anyone would be doing that, be an enabler for everyone else. It's kind of weird. I don't know. If you want to be an enabler, that's fine. I don't care. I just don't want to beat around this shit. So anyways, at the American Mall, I had a good time just being myself with my friend Kaz. I figure I'm too lazy to actually edit my video, so I'll just post whatever as is. And we went to the Mr. Beast restaurant for the first time, and there were also a lot of cool stores. There was even a Lego store and stuff, and we didn't pay for anything additional except for the $5 parking. So whatever, as long as you're working and you're not in school, you can do whatever you want, and it would be affordable. You also have like the aquarium you can pay for, the Legoland, bunch of like random arcades and stuff, normal people stuff. I mean, I don't know what Karen does for fun, but she would probably bring a bunch of kids, naturally just be able to bring a bunch of kids with her, like 5 or 6 or even like up to 10 kids, and have a field day. Which she was. There were Karens there just naturally bringing in and out kids. That's what they do. I guess because I'm a guy, I'm excused from any roles of leadership in today's feminist society in America. I never had to do that. It was never really my assignment, never really my mold, to be taking care of like children and stuff. It just wasn't. And I don't know, it just wasn't. So, naturally, I just don't care. When it comes time, when a girl wants to get married or something, I'm not gonna be there. It's just like, you spent all this time raising all these kids, and then they just come out to be degenerates? I don't know. It's just, my natural stance on life is to to be like a degenerate or something, or just be someone who just doesn't give a fuck, because there's not much to give a fuck about. I mean, you have all these people who have these toxic, terrible, like, backgrounds and traits. You know, domestic violence, physical abuse, alcohol, drugs. You know, this is like a whole pyramid of degenerates. There's criminals, cyber criminals. It's just like, why even bother? You know, corrupt politicians. This whole, like, echelon of people who just fucking suck. And then you call them your family. And it's just like, the hell? I mean, what in the actual hell? Damn, I don't know. But that's what it is. And you know, happier times. You know, happier times before the Karen apocalypse, before COVID. You know, can your mom ever go back to just being a girl and having fun and traveling the world and shit, and not, you know, intentionally sticking her finger up at everyone's ass and just yelling at them? You know, having this, like, harsh tone, you know, abusive voice, you know, this bitch voice. I don't know. Can she ever be fun-loving again? Probably not. You know, she's probably just gonna start screaming and throwing an episode and caring about everyone else, and just like, no one wants that shit. You know, maybe the baby needs it or something, but other than that, no full-grown adult needs that shit. And you know what? That person's your mother. In fact, it's Mother's Day. And, you know, I don't know. I don't want to know, you know. Most people I talk to, they've escaped their mother. You know, the first thing they want to do is, you know, get their own apartment to get away from, specifically to get away from the mother. They don't seemingly care about anything else, just to get away from the mother, because, you know, she cares too much. In fact, there's a Karen that sat down, and that's why I'm diverting. I'm actually taking another route to avoid her, so I'm not giving her a chance to say anything. Even if it's a hello, I just don't want to give a shit about interacting with someone like that, because I already know what's up. Nothing good will come out of it, nor do I want anything. Not even a companion, you know. That's why I'm just hauling ass in this weird part of the woods. I just naturally don't give a shit, you know. But it's common for a guy to just not fucking care and just do his own thing. So check out the American Mall. You may be from other parts of the world and country, and you don't have to get the opportunity. Maybe I'll just go there one day just to film and check the whole place out. But again, it's not completely finished. It's got the swimming pool, it's got the Nickelodeon park, it's got Legoland, it's got the aquariums, it's got the snowboarding thing set up. There's also a Ninja Warrior stadium on top that they have yet to open, and it's still not done. So, you know, it's still pretty cool. You spend your whole day there. I remember when I went to Canada and Vancouver, they had like indoor parks and water slides and whatever. Same thing up there. I mean, this isn't like very uncommon in other countries and stuff as well. So what of it? So what of it? I'm just prepared just to chill out here, you know. I have to be on a flight with my mom for 8 hours. Nothing good can come out of it. A lot of screaming, a lot of bitching noises. Even a napkin can bother her. A napkin. I'm not talking about a knife or a gun or a condom wrapper. I mean a gun. I mean a napkin. A piece of tissue. Her brain picks up like she's got autism or something. And she instantly knows. Like lightning. I just don't understand why anyone would be so hyper focused to every step you take in the room. I just don't understand it. Maybe she's got this Bruce Lee thing where you can use a pair of nunchucks to flick. You're so hyper focused that you can use a nunchuck to hit the fire off a cigarette. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they just don't build people like that anymore. And then I'm just like this retarded American asshole to her, and just like, why I don't operate like she does, hyper focused and always super active for unknown reasons. And I'm just being a fat, lazy American who just doesn't care because I was born here. Meanwhile, she still has like these lightning fast autistic Bruce Lee things going on. And I'm unable to comprehend why she needs this primal like reaction time, like lightning quick reaction time, which is completely unnecessary in today's world. Nonetheless, the software is still inside of her. It's just really weird. It's just really crazy to me. Why people are like this, I just don't know. I don't know. Trauma. So I get bitched and nagged at constantly for being near a woman. It's just another day. I mean, she gets so excited over a napkin. Can you imagine if I brought home a girl to my home and she wasn't Chinese? You know how batshit crazy she would act? And it's just like, at this point, life really doesn't matter to me. I just don't care. Either she drops dead or I leave, and that is the only way I can be human. She will not leave me alone or anyone who steps in her, like, within 6 feet away from her. She's always hyperactive and has all this anxiety and shit. And I expect other women to act just like her, like Karen, like some kind of crazy Karen creature. Not all women are like that. Some women are chill, they're cool. But this one is needs to be factory reset. It's just like the next place for her would be a nursing home or some shit, and it's just like, these women are like what the hell? They're not cool. I guess you have like feminazis and feminists. So if you ever heard some random woman just screaming at everyone in public, that's my mom. That's just like my mom. She would do that shit all the time. You're just like, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't care. Again, I'm not the person who does this shit. I'm not Karen. I'm just a victim of Karen. And I'm just trying to live my life. And, so I'm trying to live my life. I just balance economics and do nerd shit with numbers. And, I have to remember who I am, being mentally abused by this, like, Karen thing. And it's just like, I don't care. I go to libraries, I read books, I vlog, I journal. Just like her personality, the Karen apocalypse is trying to overpower like masculinity, my inherent need to explore and adventure and make money and provide. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know why she became a Karen. People become Karens. If you want to become a Karen, go be a Karen. I really don't care. All these questions and all this stuff, and it's just like nursing homes and getting older, and it's just like, are they completely wrong and shit? Just feel like I don't have a need to care, nor do I give a fuck. The Karening. I need you to come home. I need you to come home so to ease my anxiety. Because I'm Gertrude. I order more test results and abuse the healthcare system. Because I'm Karen. My God, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? No one gives a fuck. But you got people like Karen who give too many fucks, end up getting hurt. Again, the next place for her who can deal with her and the magnitude of her, the intensity of her anxiety is clinical, is the health profession. I don't know. I don't know what you do with her except to drop her off at the damn nursing home, because I don't give a shit. I'm not going to give a shit. That's where they left Grandma, And we have no compassion for Grandma whatsoever, except to leave her in a nursing home with her white diaper in there. And maybe she's got real problems, that are not addressed. Maybe she's got real anxiety, real problems, real insecurity issues that are so advanced, like Parkinson's disease, that no ordinary human being could possibly treat or take care of in their household. And they need, professional help and shit from an institution that specializes in whatever. It's just too fucking much for me, This is too fucking much for me. Someone's mother. It's just like, what the fuck? I don't know. Everyone just went out to go to a party, and then your mother is constantly calling you 24/7, checking up on you. What the fuck? I don't know. What in the actual fuck? That's the same thing what happened to everyone, everywhere, all at once in the movie. The mom was Asian, she was Chinese, she was overly obsessed with the daughter and shit, and the daughter flipped out and became this otherworldly supervillain. Because the mom just couldn't stop caring about her. I am always your mother. What do you mean you're always your mother? Yeah, keep that shit dead quiet. I mean, what the fuck? But it just kept wanting to express itself. It just kept wanting to overpower, to the point it overpowered everyone else. I don't know. Some crazy, feminist shit, and it's just a little bit too crazy for me. So I gotta go outside and be my asshole self. I just gotta go be my asshole self. Shit. I guess that's what I'm telling them. I can't be exposed, be with people, all the time. I can't have you talking all this crazy shit about my napkin and how I eat and the manners and all this weird shit that people do, or my habits or whatever. I have to explain everything to you. It's just too taxing. It's just too costly. I want to not give a fuck. I want to have it to explain all my moves and actions, all the time. Damn, it's like. So the smarter you become and the more money you make, people become more and more nervous and shit about everything because someone's gonna steal their money, and or you have to be conscious about the taxes, and you just become more anal attentive about everything. So welcome back to the world of no one gives two fucks. This is Chau. I guess my goal is to just get an apartment so I can continue my life not giving a shit. My mom would just end up in a nursing home because I can't handle her anxiety and shit and Karen stuff, and just like she has to go to sleep at 2 p.m. That's how bad it is. But again, other old people in the world do weird shit too. Like in Japan, old people could sleep up to like 15 or 16 hours. And that's what they do. That's some like really weird shit, and just like, the body when you get older just hibernates and whatever. And why I have to sleep with her inside the house and do weird shit at the age of 40 when I'm supposed to be up and about, doesn't make any sense to me. Again, with the hormone things, if a girl has their period, it triggers the period of other girls and shit, and they get weird like that. And then with older ladies, everyone else in their herd has to, if one of them goes to sleep, the rest of them has to go to sleep. Or if one of them wants to sleep, the rest of the herd animals want to sleep, and shit like that. Except I'm a guy, I don't function like that, and I'm an asshole, so I definitely don't. There's a conflict of interest. I need my time to do whatever I need to do, like this, and and go to the whorehouse, and she's there, just having anxiety, just walking back and forth in the kitchen like some dumb bitch. I don't know why. I don't know why she does that, but that's what grandmas do when they look out the side of the window, just creeping on everyone. But it's okay because she's a fucking grandma. Oh no, I'm an asshole. Now I need to leave. I'm an asshole. I exhibit asshole personality traits. I do asshole things. And I shouldn't be around women. I'm not a good influence. I don't want to be around women. Not even if it's my own mother. I don't care. That's why, a man should, eventually it will be that the whole family system collapses, and you'll just be single mother, and the guy, he will just freely roam the world and spread his seed randomly and just do his thing. So the next hottest thing that they'll charge, the market will charge, is probably an apartment or a single bedroom condo, because guys aren't having families anymore. They don't want to. I've seen your mom. She's a complete Karen. She's not cool. No one wants to get yelled at every day. No one wants to get bitched at every day. That's a terrible life for anyone. That's called mental illness, and she perpetuates it. She's not cool anymore. My friend's mom, she's Japanese. On the surface level, she was taking care of everyone. There's only boys in the house, and she was making everyone dinner in a calm manner, and did her thing, and she was just a much more balanced person than my mom. It's crazy. It's like, If my friend came over, she'd be like, "Who is that? Does this fucking kid need to eat?" It would just be very violent and, harsh tone of voice, and I don't know. Maybe that's the difference between the Chinese culture and everyone else. It's very savage. Just like the Bruce Lee movie. Everyone's calling the Chinese savage. It's because they are. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been Chinese for fucking 39 years old. Yes, they're very fucking savage behind closed doors. They're always yelling at the kids, trying to, implement the discipline on them. They'll beat the shit out of them with the gaimoso, with a chicken feather duster, or their, slipper or something, or their belt. It's very fucking violent and savage. And, they cheat and steal and lie and get apprehended and commit fraud just like everyone else. This one guy, Secret Service, Wang, he had a recent fraudulent case, involving billions of dollars of investment fraud, and it was just like Chinese guy. The other one was Wang with Credit Susie, again with the fraud and shit, and it's just like they're savage. They're actually savage, quite savage. I was expecting some white collar crime, but no, it was actually the Asian guy, savage, just even to this day in 2004. And you have the shitcoins Lunar with a Korean guy and Do Kwon, and it's just like savage again. Another example of, savagery in the financial world. It's savage. They don't have any rules or regulations or work ethic. None whatsoever. Just, it's the wild, wild west. If you can get away with something, if you can grift, if you can scam, or, that's what it is. Shit. So money becomes meaningless. It's become like toilet paper. So, here's the main attraction. So my mom is itchy to go to sleep right now, and it's only about 3 p.m. She's very weird about time. She actually wants to go to sleep like now, when it's still, blazing sun outside. That's how bitchy she is. Again, I don't know what to do with it. The next phase of her life would be going to the fucking nursing home. She's just becoming too much and impeding on my own freedoms. So she's itchy to go to sleep. She's itchy for all the other herd animals to go to sleep. And I'm just like, the fuck are you talking about? But that's females. What do I expect? Females have needs, just all these insecurity issues, all these sensitivities, all this feminist shit, all this inequality shit. They address those issues, but as a guy, I just blatantly don't give a fuck. I'm a nobody. I'm just another guy. But to her, everything is sacred and unique, and a sensitive issue. And I'm just like, the fuck are you talking? It's just another fucking day. No one really gives a shit. Just go about your whatever you do. But that's not what she does. Again, women are more sensitive. Everything's an issue with her. It always has to involve somebody else. She always has to have her finger up someone's ass. In conclusion, I don't give a fuck. Going to Switzerland. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. And the best thing you can do yourself is not give a shit. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Peace out.